Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 2v2 match on a new map that I haven't played before called Split Budget. And my team is starting in the north and the opposing team in the south, and in this game I'm playing as the Allies. And as you can see, we've started right next to our teammate, which I think is the reason it's called Split Budget, because what it means is you're going to be having to share resources with your ally when you start right next to them. And what do we see here? I think my troops have just been dying there, and we can see that in fact there's some pillboxes in the middle, and I think they're AI controlled. Now I didn't know there was going to be any AI in this map. If so, I probably should have chosen a different colour to red, but that's what you get when you're playing new maps which you haven't played before. You get some unsuspecting surprises. And this is of course a custom map, and I will leave the map name in the description. Now what I can see from initially looking at the map is that there's gems in the middle and there's going to be ore around the outside. So we're going to be able to get quite a good start, but we're still going to need to be focusing quite a bit on economy, because we're going to need to transition from an early gem economy into a more ore-driven economy later on. And I'm just sending this infantryman at the moment around the outside, seeing if I can sneak an infantryman past those pillboxes, but it appears this map's been quite well designed and that's not going to be the case. And I'm just getting that early war factory out, and what I'm going to try and do early on is I'm just going to build some tanks straight away, because as we can see this map is sort of symmetrical. So you can see the other team are just going to be the other side of those pillboxes, so I'm going to need to build a few tanks, because although those pillboxes might prevent any infantry rushes, they're certainly not going to prevent tank rushes. So I'm going to need to build a few tanks early on, just in case. And now you can see my ore refinery is certainly in a really bad position now that I'm going for the ore. So I'm going to be wanting to build that next ore refinery ASAP. First of all though, I'm going to need to build that power plant to maintain building speed, because I'm a bit low on power now. Right, so I'm going to be getting my second ore refinery out as soon as possible, and hopefully I'll be able to build up that economy. And we can see some infantry coming in. Those infantry look like they're from the middle, so it looks like we'll see how, yeah, they can be killed pretty easily. They're not like those civs from the Hills of Ice. If anyone plays the Hills of Ice, you'll know those civs are deadly. They've got like nukes, Tesla and everything. Those are just normal infantrymen, and just one at that, so they're not going to be much of a problem. Pretty much a non-issue in this game. Right, so I've got my other ore refinery out now, on that, so it's in a much better position. And yeah, we've got two ore trucks going to the faraway one, two ore trucks going to the near one, and I'm just going to build another ore refinery and put it up at the top. Probably should have, I don't know whether to redirect. I'll redirect another one to that ore refinery. I don't want to redirect them all in case they get stuck. And we can see the green are coming in for the attack. So it's medium they've got medium tanks, my allies have got light tanks, I've got some lights and I've got some mediums as well. And this is working out really well for us because it's 2v1. So we're getting a brilliant trade here in terms of, obviously we've got two teams outputting damage, and that's worked very badly for green. So green, what green probably needed to do, and I don't know what that ore refinery's doing, ore truck's doing. I don't know how on earth I managed to get it over here, because yeah, I must have selected it individually or something by accident. Anyway, we've got a decent number of tanks left, and we can see our economy is pretty bad at the moment. So now I'm getting my ore refinery up here, and my economy should start to improve soon. I've got 5 ore trucks now. Once I get 6, I think I'll be pretty much sorted. And there's another infantry, and my teammate's going for an attack on the middle, so I'll help him a little bit, get rid of those pesky pillboxes on our side of the map. And you can see there's not really that much in the middle. It's just enough to deter anyone from making those early infantry attacks. And we'll leave those pillboxes there because they're sort of like guarding us, and we don't want to waste too much. Well, I guess we've got some medium tanks. Aren't really damaged that much by pillboxes anyway. And now we're getting that ore refinery's almost done as soon as we get the next drop off. And our economy should be pretty much sorted by now. And we'll be going for an attack very shortly, I would imagine. For this map, I think that probably the best tactics, having a bit of a look at it now, is that it's going to be more of a tank battle map. And you can see that this middle part is very narrow, so it's very hard to get any sneak attacks in. I mean, you could construction yard rush. I don't know if that'd work on this map. It is very compact. Also, I don't think planes are going to be used because the map's so small that if you start using planes, the other person's just going to attack you with tanks. And we can see that little satellite launch in the middle. And what that means is our opponents have satellite, which means they can see everything on our side of the map because I haven't got an information centre, I've got no radar jammers, they're going to be able to see everything. And I think we can see Green here looking to make the attack, they're destroying those pillboxes in the middle. And Green's sending his tanks through, and we're going to meet him here. And it looks like we've got quite good numbers, and it looks like Green's going for the rush. Now, we'll see if this works, because I don't think it's going to, because the map's too compact. If it was more of an open map, you'd get through a lot more easily, but you can see my base is very compact. It's going to be very hard for his tanks to move through, and that was a big mistake from Green. Wow, we can see that actually Yellow have launched some Tanyas, so that might have been more of a distraction from Green, while Yellow sent the Tanyas through. But it's going to be absolutely fine, because we've got our pillboxes laid down now, and we've managed to deal with those Tanyas. But what we can see is our allies have lost the construction yard, and they've also lost the only ore refinery. So it's going to be 2-on-1 now. We're going to see how it goes. And we're making an attack on Green. You can see Green lost a lot of his tanks in that last battle, so he doesn't have that much to defend with. The question is, how much does Yellow have left? Because we saw him, he had those Tanyas, but surely he must have spent some... It's been quite a long time in this game. He could have built up a substantial tank force, and you can see we're just tearing through Green's base at the moment. It's absolutely no match contest at the moment. We'll destroy those tanks, and we'll get that ore refinery out. Power plants, ore refineries, war factories. Yeah, and I don't think this is going to be an issue at all. I think that'll probably be the last war factory. Because it doesn't, you can't really support, I don't think it'd be good supporting more than one war factory here. And we can see that Yellow's got some tanks, but nowhere near enough. And this is going to be pretty much a non-contest. You can see he's bringing out another people carrier. And Yellow does have some radar jammers. Probably a bit unnecessary in this game, possibly. And we can see that Green has been wiped out. So we're going to try and take out Yellow, and it's looking to be pretty much straightforward. So this is sort of like a bit of a different map. As I say, it's the first time I played this map. It's sort of a small arena style map. Probably going to be dominated by tank battles. I mean, I don't know if you could possibly do an infantry rush. Maybe if you had some rocket men to destroy the pillboxes, it might work. But yeah, I think it would be probably more a tank dominated map. I can't see too many other strategies there. Oh, and it seems like, yeah, he's got a couple of tanks there. He destroyed my pillbox, and he's used the Tanya to destroy my construction yard. That was a smart move, but it's not going to work. It would have been an epic comeback if he'd managed to pull it off. Anyway, back on to destroying his base. We'll take out these last few buildings. And that's good game. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.